Damon didn't realize that you were standing right behind him.
Was he really?
Yeah. The whole time. Why do you think I didn't react to it? I was just like,
Thought it was
all
about
right.
like one of your wives or something.
That's pretty awesome.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the second start of this episode of That Checks Out with Damon and Ted.
Remix.
We got that first one. I'm sure you'll hear it.
Yeah, that might make an extra.
Welcome to the show.
Wow. Yeah, it was quite a fun last,
Yes.
45 seconds?
Yeah, for those of you new to the show, I'm Ted. He's Damon.
Yeah, I'm Damon, and I'm going to talk about stuff.
Hey, is that board work?
Yeah, I already pushed it.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it works. Seems to be top notch. So, hey, I don't have anything cool to talk about. But
Why would it?
you did some
why
traveling.
would that change?
Do you have anything cool to talk about? Do you have any great stories? Or you want to jump into stupidity?
I try not to talk too much about work on here, but this story, one of my roles is helping locations move.
Right.
This location had a safe that needed to be moved.
Oh,
Probably 500 pounds.
Okay.
Solid steel,
right.
double size. The locksmith showed up in a Honda Accord.
It'll buff out.
Now, I walked up to the front. The people were telling me, hey, Ted, we have a problem. The locksmith showed up with a Honda Accord. I walked up to the front, and I was like, how do you know it's a Honda? He painted over the H. Because it looked like someone had just taken a home paint roller and paint rolled the whole Honda, going stealth mode.
Did he have a skateboard at least with, like, to put this on and pull it down the street behind it, or?
You, sir, are getting ahead of the story.
Okay.
The problem is that no one told me this at first.
Okay.
Like it's maybe 2 hours past, and I was like, hey, did the locksmith, because they started at the new location and we're changing the locks and everything.
Right.
We were taking over. And they said, hey, we're ahead of schedule. We're going to go pick up that safe. I said, excellent. That's usually not how my luck rolls. But
Yeah.
cut to a little while later, there's just the safe door at the new place. And I walk, I'm like, what? Why is this the door here? Like, oh, that's when they told me about the Honda. I'm like,
He's bringing it one piece at a time.
this is the information. Yeah, he's going to unweld it and bring it over, right? I was like, this is information I could have used a couple hours ago, because I have to call people and say, hey, this is what's happening. What's going on? I can't be just surprised at 5 o'clock. Oh, by the way, we only have the safe door, the shelf for the inside, the back panel.
Well, lock the door at least.
So I'm like, I'm gonna drive over and find out what's going on. I get in my car, I drive over. Foreshadowing, I see someone pushing a cart from Home Depot down the sidewalk.
No.
Yeah, not one of like the like shopping carts, like one of the big like flatbed, huge orange flatbed.
I like
carts.
where this is going. I am a fan right now.
So I go back. There's no one at the old store. I know what's going on. I come back and I said, hey, I don't know what's going on and everything. Oh yeah, they're taking a cart from the Home Depot. I said, taking or stealing? Because there's a difference. Like, well, okay, to be fair, Ted, they're stealing a cart from Home Depot to go push. I was like, they're going to push a safe. 4 city blocks, of which I can't tell you how many street people I saw.
Right.
Who were probably going to be interested in the fact, like, hey,
You have a safe.
there's a guy pushing an unsecured safe. Now, I know there's not going to be any money in it.
Right.
But I'm telling you, the people that have slept on the street for the last 6 months aren't going to know that there isn't money in it.
That glass is half full in that realm. Correct.
But so I'm like, I got to go check this out. So I drive back again, don't see anyone, come back around. As I'm pulling back in, I see at the corner, I'm like, oh, there he is. I just missed him. He starts walking up.
Wait, you missed a man with a safe on an orange
I
cart.
went like, picture in a rectangle. I went up and over. He went down and over. So we're just like on 2 separate parallel paths.
I was going to question your finding.
No, I was just behind him. Yeah,
Okay.
I was just behind. He was further along than I thought. Because remember, this is 2 hours later.
So he made good time.
If 2 hours for 4 blocks is a good time, sure.
Hey, you getting chased by 800 people, you're going to make
That's true.
real good time
Pushing
pushing
400,
that.
400 pounds of safe. Because remember, the door is already
Correct.
already been moved.
That's nice. Well, because that fits in the Civic. But go ahead.
So I'm like, okay, I go hold the doors for him. And he's like, hold on, I need to take 5. I was like, you think? You think you need a break at this point?
How old was this guy?
Oh, God, 60 if he's a day. Yeah. Of course, he looked like he could have smoked himself into 20 years, so he might have been in 40s.
It looked like a locomotion coming down the sidewalk. Look at the steam coming from that guy. Nope, not steam.
And then he's like, wait, I got here ahead of my brother? I'm like, yeah, your brother somehow convinced you to push that by yourself.
Whoa. His brother was his team partner?
Yeah, that's when I found that out.
Older or younger?
Again, these two both look like they were created out of leather. I have no idea their actual age.
Got you. Okay. All right.
They're from Southern California. I don't think they know the words sunscreen.
Sunscreen, right. Yeah. That's the safe word. Sunscreen.
When they first got there, they were like, hey, I was like, hey, you got to do these doors and the front doors. Like, well, is there any other doors? It's a rectangle, dude. Do you see any other doors in here?
You can see everything
from here. If you found any other doors, let me know, because you're a magician.
Yeah.
And so he's like, okay, we're going to start on these. Cut to his brother's messing with the door they weren't going to start on. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, well, we got to do this eventually. Like, yeah, but I need you back here. He's like, oh, okay, but I want to do this one. He's like, you can't do that door right now, Randy. I should have known at that point I was in trouble.
Yeah.
But anyway. But I also did not see them pull up in a Honda.
Did you say, I'm not Randy?
I'm not Randy.
I'm not Randy.
Oh, hey, everybody. That's not Randy.
That's the voice.
Oh my God.
Shut up, Mac. It's not you.
So they bring it in. Now, mind you, the reason they went to Home Depot is because it's one plaza over.
Right.
Cut to them now trying to put the cart back in the Honda. And I go out, I'm like, I say to someone, like, they could just push that over to Home Depot. They could actually just leave it here, because that's what everyone's been doing with the Target carts. Like, and someone's like, Ted, I think that's their cart now. I think they're just taking it. I think they're just stealing this cart.
Okay,
like,
gotcha.
Yeah, well, you're right. In case they need to move another safe.
Right.
They've found that they've cracked the code.
Right.
No pun intended.
Yeah, well, they know they can put the door in the back seat and they can have their cart in the trunk. So, two questions.
I probably will have zero answers.
If you're an elderly locksmith, the fact that you don't possess a van or a truck or a tool to properly do your job, I'm questioning the fact that they're solid locksmiths. Okay,
they at this new location, they said, "Hey, we got to go pick up a." I said, "Are you guys the same people that picking up a safe?" Because I've run into that problem before. I've just assumed.
Right. Yeah.
And they're like, "No, that's not on our work order." I'm like, cool, because your company's the one that's been hired out to do it. So they said, "Yeah, we are." I said, "Okay, we hear it's a biggin. That's quote unquote a biggin." Like, yeah, it's a pretty big safe.
Is that the technical term per the safe people?
Apparently.
Okay.
So they knew it was a biggin.
Yeah.
Rolled up in a Honda.
Okay.
You playing Workout Tapes by Fonda.
Yeah. Well, he ain't got a safe in the back of that.
No,
Honda.
they did not.
You know what's great though? First off, you could call 1-800 Mix-a-Lot all day long, and he could not nail this song. All right, it is what it is. But the funny part is that you so these guys are brothers, so you know they're going to argue anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, what are we watching here, right? One of you eat a mushroom, get bigger, and lift this safe and run it over down the street. You know what I mean? Is it Mario and Luigi? What are they?
Well, the best part is there were two of them the whole time. They're brothers. I look out. At one point, there were three people trying to put a cart in a Honda because some homeless guy came over to try to help them, because that's how, like...
Well, it's you know what? It's nice. That's very nice. I got to tell you right now.
Because if I'm trying to scam a buck, it's off the locksmiths that can't afford a van.
Yeah.
And have hand-painted their Honda.
You seem pretty well off. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to...
You got enough money to buy house paint for a Honda?
Yeah.
You got $1 from me.
I'm gonna hitch my wagon to this train right here. I got this. So you got that safe moving money. So we know what that's all about.
Guy comes to the new location, says, "Hey, I need this. I'm sorry, we're not open. They're still open at the old place.
Yeah.
Tomorrow both are closed. The day after, this one will be open."
Yeah.
That's how it works, guy. Open, closed, closed, open. That's how it works.
Right.
He's like, "Well, I need one of these." I'm like, "Okay, go to the other place. They will have it, because nothing is over here yet, because it's still over there." Cut to an hour later, I'm over at the old place grabbing something, but I'm down behind a counter. Guy walks in. He's like, "Hey, this is what I need." He's like, "Is this place going to be here later?" And I pop up, and I'm like, "No, this place is going to be closed tomorrow." The guy he's like, he looks at me and he's like, "What? But how do you know?" Like, "We just talked an hour ago at the other place."
Yeah.
That's the place we're going to be.
Are you a triplet? Do you have two brothers and two locksmiths?
Do you guys
locksmithing?
Do you drive a Honda?
Yeah. So it's actually a pretty good story. I got to tell you right now, if I saw people moving a safe on an orange Home Depot cart, okay, which by the way, kudos to that cart for holding the weight. That's pretty solid.
I mean, I figured I mean, if you throw a lot of landscaping stuff on there, like dirt and mulch and stuff, it probably can hold a few 100 pounds.
Right.
I don't know if it's safe worthy.
Right. Yeah. Well,
I don't know if it's safe rated.
Well, what's nice is when you have zero invested into the cart itself, you don't mind if it's not safe worthy.
Hey, buddy, is that safe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Right.
No. Is that, you know what? I don't care.
Yeah. We're doing a Who's on First bit right now, and I'm going to tell you.
The best part is that they didn't put it quite in the right spot. It was like 4 inches too far to the right, and I was like, you know what? It lives here now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because you know who's not the safe movement guy? This guy. Yeah. Yeah. I got to go to Home Depot. Got to get a cart. Moving it over 4 inches. So, but no, that's actually a pretty cool story. I a friend of mine that has it's probably similar in size. It's a quite a large safe, and moved it down into his basement.
Well, that's
And it lives there now. When he
like-
sells his house, it is part of the house.
Now, remember, I didn't know they had a Honda when they said it was a big one.
Yeah.
And I was like, when they told me they had a Honda, I'm like, what do you think it was? A hotel safe?
Right.
I would have just carried that over. I
Right.
would have put it under my arm and walked it over like a football. Like
Right. Yeah.
it's the size of a college fridge
Right.
made out of cast iron. I mean, oh my god, it was so
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah. Well, it's not stupid. The process was stupid. Don't blame the safe. Again, this is what. And where were you at when you saw this?
Where was I at?
Yeah, you were not in town. You were traveling, right?
Oh
You were
yeah,
somewhere-
no, I was in Southern California.
Southern California. So at least you had nice weather to watch a guy push a safe down a street. That's pretty solid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, what's this? This weather's perfect today. For what? For watching a guy
Hey, you want to hit the beach? No, I want to watch a guy push a safe down the street on
Yeah.
a cart that he stole.
as he works through a maze of homeless people
Yeah.
who go, "That's a safe." So, you know what's not safe? That.
Also, I found out that the new location has a nice alcove in the back behind the electrical room where homeless women like to change their tops.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Someone woke up.
Someone's awake now.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
not
Well,
an
here's the thing, Mac.
excited what?
Here's the thing, Mac.
That was not an excited. That sounded like an excited what?
To the people that are living in that alcove, that building had been unoccupied forever. So we were probably a shock to the system when I came around the corner in my rented Kia Soul.
Yeah.
And
By the
suddenly
way,
it was like,
Their or
hey,
your system?
those are gross. Could you put a shirt back over them?
first off, nothing takes the tops off ladies like a Kia Soul. All right?
Oh, so I was like, hey, make sure before you guys leave, before we move the ladder, these two things that we need to return come off the ceiling.
Yeah.
Everyone got that? Got it. Everyone got it? Got it. Everyone got it? Got it. Cut to the next day. I see the ladder come in. I walk over. Hey, did you grab those things? No. What car? What kind of car do you drive? Oh, I drive a Camry. So just in case anyone wonders, you can fit a 12-foot ladder into a Kia Soul.
Nice.
What's great is that when people don't know that, and you're all of a sudden it looks like a clown car because you're just pulling it out the back. You're like,
Yeah.
and the ladder just keeps coming out. It keeps
Yeah.
coming out. They're like, what?
Well, here's the deal. You can fit a ladder into a rented Kia Soul, all right?
That's true.
Here's the difference,
Yeah.
all right?
Because that sumbitch was touching front and back windows.
Right.
I mean, if I stopped short,
Yeah.
either way, that was
Yeah.
flying through a window.
Look, I took the insurance. It's all good, all right? But if I own a Kia Soul, I will not fit said ladder in Kia Soul. So, yeah, I think the rental, that's the word you missed.
Yeah, that's
that was the
word I
most
missed.
important word.
Well,
Nick.
that's what. I mean, it was fire engine red. That's what made it fit the ladder.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
And pop the top off of that homeless woman. Yeah. But I think we both had the same disgusted look as we like caught eyes.
But she's like, you got a ladder too? Ma'am, keep the pants up. Keep the pants up, ma'am. We're good. The Kia Soul's enough, all right? By the way, if that's not a commercial for Kia Soul, call
Right.
me.
Yeah.
Call me. I don't know what it is, all right? I don't know what it is. Or like an at-home firefighter. Okay, I don't know what is. Kia Soul is the at-home firefighter vehicle of everyone.
I'm literally driving, sitting through one of the rungs of the ladder.
You know what's great though is you're like, I cannot see this being a failure whatsoever. Wow. Yeah, you know what?
So-
You don't take insurance for that.
No. Now the flight home, just because you've never flown, you don't understand this. But the guy behind me, I think, thought he was in an escape room, and the only way out was through my seat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because he was trying to find any kind of secret exit he could. Underneath it, through it, he was in and out of his tray 165 times, and it's not like a long flight, but it's not a short flight either. It's 4 hours.
Yeah.
It was late. I was trying to catch some C's. Not happening.
Yeah.
Literally not happening.
Yeah.
And to the point where I almost got up and turned around. I was like, is there something wrong with him? Because I will let it go.
Yeah.
If he's deficient, if there's an issue, Here's how I know he's not, because I was on Southwest. They let
Nobody likes a bragger.
They let people pre-board.
Yeah.
I was one of the first. I won the lottery. I was one of the first people that was allowed to go on first, but they let pre-boards go on. 25 people apparently had some sort of issue where they were required to pre-board. So I get on, and now it's choose your own seats. First 5 rows are totally gone now. Like, cool, that's amazing. So this lottery is absolute bull.
Yeah, right. I call BS.
Yeah.
But
But this guy was behind me. So
Right.
he wasn't in the...
Yeah, he was not he did not need special seating.
Either he didn't know that he could get special seating, or he didn't.
Yeah, right.
But oh my God, it was just like, is there something in these trays I'm not aware of that we can find? Because what is in there that you need?
There's gold in them there trays. Yeah.
Well, his foot was up and then their ass.
Yeah.
Mine.
That's all right, though. That's
Yeah,
all
for
right.
you, sure, you
Yeah,
loved it.
It's all right. The sign says, don't put it in your rectum. Right on the shoebox. The guy should have read that. He should have known. Even if it's somebody else's, it's not supposed to go in there. So like, I had you had good events. You got to be a firefighter.
I did. I got to be a
You know
firefighter.
what I mean? You turned women on.
I did.
You pretty much, you did it all this week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think just the fact that I was coming around the corner as like she was using the outside shower.
Was someone misting her?
No, I think she was just spitting on her hand and wiping stuff down.
Gotcha. All right. See, now I know too much, and I need to cut that filler. Filler. We're gonna go back. Filler.
You asked.
Yeah. So I had a couple things this week where something got brought up, and this is, hand to God, this is a true
Filler.
It made me think. Yeah.
Filler.
Maybe G.I. Joe guys. So it made me think of excuses without question, like what you can say to somebody where that's your excuse and they will never question it. We know one of them we've talked about before. I have diarrhea. No one's going to be like, I want to hang out with you today. I have diarrhea. You're good.
Yeah,
We'll see you
yeah.
tomorrow. Let me know.
Hey, we had plans today. Yeah, fast poops. You know what?
Yeah.
Reschedule.
Yeah. So, but here, this is the one.
How's August looking?
Yeah, this is the one though. So I put it as I gotta go or I can't go because. All right. This was the real one. One of my buddies called one of his clients, and they couldn't talk. Hand to God, they couldn't talk. I was with them. They couldn't talk because they were in the middle of a circumcision. Now, don't know if it was his.
Yeah, there's a
don't
lot
know
of-
if he was giving.
That's too open-ended.
Right.
For me.
That could be funny headlines because we don't know what it is. Yeah. But what I'm saying is he goes, hey, I can't talk right now in the middle of a circumcision. He goes, all right, cool. And he hangs up the phone.
I hope you're on speaker.
Yeah.
Just got it in the crook.
Are you using hands free?
Yeah, just got it in the crook of your neck. Yeah. Hey, hold on. I need my arm back just real quick.
You dropped the phone right on it. Ow!
Sorry, I slipped.
Worst moil ever. But no. So honestly, I wouldn't question that one. We're hanging up.
Yeah.
All right. I would because I'm a bit of an ass. So I'd be like, whoa. Yours or someone else's, right?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Are we doing, viewing, or getting? What are we getting?
What's your level of participation?
Yeah. What are we doing? So, and then I just threw down a couple stupid ones. And again, I'd like to see what you guys think about
You know
this.
what? I just want to throw that in my regular repertoire.
What?
Hey, what's going on today? You busy? Middle of a circumcision.
Yeah.
And then just
I'll get back to you.
Yeah, I'll get back to you.
Be a great text.
Yeah.
Great text back in the middle of circumcision. I'll get back to you. You know? Yeah. So I thought one, just random one. My canoe has a hole in it. You know what I mean? Just like what you're not getting here by my canoe has a hole in it. And then just click.
Yeah.
You click or just be out. And then, because you can see the bubbles when someone's typing back. You're like, cool. I'm not responding. I'm getting out of this text. They're going to see it's not read.
Yeah.
What is wrong with this canoe? And then the last one that I thought of that just, again, this was all in like a 15-second span after I got told the first one. So solid. Took my phone out, started writing it down right then. But the third one is they're getting out of the duct tape. I got to go. You know what I mean? So, because again, you spark so many questions.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's a hard out.
Yeah.
Okay. If I know too much more after that, I'm an accomplice.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's like, ooh, and then
but I like the ones where it makes no sense at all. Like, yeah, hold on, I just put the foil in the microwave.
right, yeah, correct.
But like, you don't respond at all.
Right,
What?
yeah.
What is happening?
My cat has the hairdryer again. You know what I mean? It's like, what?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
again?
Yeah.
First off, cat hairdryer, and the word again. Well, yeah, it's regular basis around here. You're right. You just throw random stuff together. Like, I can't do that today because Mac recorded on time. You know what I mean? It's just people be like, that never happened. You know what I mean? It never happened at all. He always starts 12 minutes early without notice, and the board got on the table.
I got to put air in my driveway plumbing. What does that mean?
What are you trying to say? My bathroom's broke. It's like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, my cheese grater threw a bushing. Hold on.
Yeah, through a bushing. Yeah. Should get them bearings fixed. Should really get them looked at. My cheese grater pulls to the left. I'm going to get it aligned. I'm taking it in to get aligned.
Pulls to the left.
Yeah, pulls to the left. I don't understand why.
I got really thick cheese. I got really thin cheese. I need this consistent cheese here,
I need
guys.
consistent cheese. My pizza's never going to turn out right. I don't understand what's going on here.
So is he coming over? I don't know. I don't.
So here's what I'm going to say. I want you guys, because after we're done here, Mac will send this out, and we'll have group messages or stuff going on. I want a heart out from everybody. Just a random heart out where it's just like, I'm going to read it. You're going to see my face next to it because I'm going to read it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to respond. I just want it to like blow my mind. And that's, again, it's stuff that should just pop in your head, like what we're doing right now. That's pretty funny. But it should be so random that even if someone asks you, like I said, the one about they're getting out of the duct tape, they don't want to know.
Yeah.
Okay. Oddly enough, you question the same thing. I'm in a circumcision. I got to go. Okay.
Okay.
I have 3 questions before we get off the phone.
One is crucial.
Yeah, right.
The other 2 are circumstantial. Yeah. Make sure I got that right.
Stanchials. We're doing stanchials.
No, I'm doing incisions. You're doing stanchials.
Yeah. So again, if you have to do that too, try it. Get out of something and do that.
Could you
Just do a heart out.
Hey, I can't come into work today.
Yeah.
Why? Middle of the circumcision. But are you?
You know what's great though? What if they respond and go, middle, just come when you're done. We're 8 hours in. You know what I mean? We're in the middle.
I'm gonna need more information. Just write back HIPAA.
Yeah. Right. That's all you do. That's all you do.
You're not even allowed to ask for more information.
4 more letters. FMLA. Shit went wrong.
Is he doing the medical evac?
Wait.
We hope so.
Wait, that's family medical. Is it not your circumcision? Where are you at?
No, I'm actually meant my life.
Right. Or you do that, you're like, man, sorry, circumcision went long. I thought I'd never get out of that funeral. It's like, whoa, hold on, what happened? You know what I mean? You just start combining stuff. So people have to go, well, hold on.
Glad I got a gift receipt.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to take it back. It's the wrong size.
Whoa, I grossly misjudged.
You show up at Walmart. You guys return anything. Here's what I'm here to tell you.
And why are you returning this? HIPAA.
Okay. Right. Same for you. But anyway, so excuses without question. Honestly, have fun with it. And you probably have to do it to a real close buddy or family member. You don't want to do it to a complete stranger.
Right.
Stuff's going to go awry. But no, I really thought that was kind of cool.
The boss of your new job.
Yeah. How'd you get fired from the old job? HIPAA. HIPAA. So Ted, you brought some props.
Oh
today?
no, I wasn't going to throw this in the show.
You're not going to do them in the show? All right.
that
He's
might
got
be-
some weird
might be
chips
something
we
we
may
do.
put online.
Yeah,
we may
that
put
we
online
do
later.
later.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
going to be, they might be kind of nasty, some of them. So, hey, the other thing that I like to do, if I can, I have 4 fun facts. Can I get into fun facts real quick?
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's do fun facts. The first one I've had for quite a while, but it really struck me funny today. I don't know why. I just thought hide and seek champion of the world. But a Japanese soldier, I'm sure you know this story, stayed hidden for 29 years after World War II ended because he didn't know the war was over. 29 years.
Yeah.
29 years, World War II.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so this guy's probably long gone now, but anyway, if not, he's in hiding, but 29 years. You know what's weird is I was usually pretty good at like hide and seek.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was.
We could see her on the pole.
We can hear you wheezing. You should never hide upstairs. Stop hiding upstairs.
I think guys.
Yeah.
Guys, that Bush is wheezing a lot.
You know what's weird though? You watch me climb in the old freezer in the garage and you're like, they'll never hear him in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's really good at hide and seek.
He's good. He is good. So he took his weakness, made it a strength. You won't hear that.
This locks from the outside, right?
Yeah, right. You're pushing trash cans up against it.
Hey, we're spinning around facing you towards the wall.
Yeah, towards the wall. I'm helping you, buddy. They'll never find you. They're like, was that fridge backwards early? Oh, it's been backwards for days. Yeah, don't look in there.
Yeah.
That's fine. But no, 29 years. And again, what a soldier to be like, I don't, how do you live for 29 years? Where are you at? You know, that you're in hiding.
Yeah,
I'd like to know more to this story.
Yeah.
I'd like to know more to this story.
So there's things where he pushes through the trees and suddenly there's an Applebee's.
Yeah, he's like,
that wasn't here.
Wait a minute. Hold up. First off, do you have a Denny's? Because I will gladly, I'll go for a Grand Slam breakfast.
Okay, you've missed a lot. The good news is if you're reading soap operas in the comics, you're only the next day.
Right. they go, they're taking pictures of them with their smartphones. He's like, what are you doing? You know, it's like, okay, here's what's weird.
Oh, it would have been better if this would have been World War One.
Oh yeah.
They find him after World War II, and he's like, is the war over? Which one? What? Wait, what?
Yeah. Right. Right.
Oh, you've missed some stuff, sir.
Well,
You've missed some stuff.
So what's wild is you pull them out and you're like, all right, let me brief you on a couple things. So there's this guy Hitler. Wait, who? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And you're like, what? Hold on. And you're looking at his uniform. You're like, wait, did you get one of the old? Did they hand out old uniforms?
Wow, this uniform looks pretty old.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So I can't believe a guy
also,
your age would fight in a war like this.
It's just one guy. Don't you think after a couple years, it'd be like, you know what? Maybe just turning myself in wouldn't be as bad as this.
Do you think, though, too, honestly, like his family would have to pay back the life insurance? They're like, he's here.
The good thing is, they didn't have to pay for, like, they have to go up to the Department of Defense, wherever country, and be like, that money you charge us for his uniform?
Yeah.
I give you tattered Exhibit A.
It's right here.
It's right here. I'm
He's
gonna
wearing it.
I'm gonna need that money back.
I'm going to need that back. I'm going to need that back.
I need that money back. That's a callback to like episode 30 or 40 or something.
First uniform. Yeah. Like the Titanic. Yeah. We're going to need those uniforms. So, but anyway, 29 years. That's pretty solid.
Why are you spending $700 in scuba gear? Well, I need to go down and get that
I need to go get $12,000 worth of uniforms. Yeah. You could die. I'd rather die than pay $12,000 for these uniforms.
Uniforms that are floating on corpses right now.
I would rather die. Okay. That's cool. By the way, this scuba gear, rented, not mine.
I can't think of anything I have done in my 40 plus years of existence on Earth that I would be like, I'm going to stick around and wait this out. Where I would have been like, after a couple years, it's like, even if we lost, I'm going to find out what's going on.
And even we're from the Midwest. The tornado siren goes off, and if like 8 minutes, the shed's not blowing. We're upstairs going, oh, we're standing in the open garage. You know what I mean?
That's a good. Like, how close was he to the warfare? Where at one point he didn't go, you know what? Doesn't sound like explosions anymore. I'm not hearing you know.
Yeah. You know what it is?
I'm not hearing rifle fire anymore.
He's right next to a Mexican restaurant. He's right below the bathroom. So all the time he's like, oh man, sounds like a war up there.
Oh, they're just having to build a firework factory right now.
Yeah. So, but yeah, 29 years, bro. You're the hide and seek champion of the world. Fun fact number 2. This one gets me. 4 Texas couples who'd been best friends for decades built their own neighborhood so they could live next door to each other forever.
Wait, is this the episode? Are these the King of the Hill guys? Because I love how sitcoms where people have been friends their entire life.
I don't think so.
And they live in the same neighborhood.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like they happen in Family Guy and King of the Hill.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't think so, but I have no idea. But they have 4 houses all in a row. Plus, now get this one. Plus a larger community cabin with a full kitchen where they can all hang out together. Let me tell you what's going on in that neighborhood. All right. This ain't we're friends.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You're saying there's goldfish bowls by the front door and they're not for fish.
Yeah. I'm telling you that there's tropical fruit upside down on porches in this neighborhood. That's what I'm telling you right now. All right. So,
is this the Dole Plantation? No.
Right.
You want to go a few states over for that.
Yeah. If you want your Dole whipped, this is where you go. Right to these 4 houses. Actually, the clubhouse.
Now,
they built one.
Now, if one of those houses send me a text that said I'm in the middle of a circumcision,
yeah,
I'd believe it.
I'd be like, gotcha.
Probably right. Yours, mine, or ours.
Yeah, right. There's so many options here. I have no idea. So, But yeah, I just thought, but they built a community cabin with a full kitchen. Okay, listen, bro. All right.
Yeah.
We don't want to mess up our own houses with the stuff we do.
Yeah.
So let's just make a place.
Yeah. It's like when you go, like, do you need 2 beds or 1? 2.
Yeah. Two kings. We're going to push them together. Yeah.
This one's where we build a fort.
Right.
And this one's where we sleep.
Yeah. This one's for Pillow Town. This one's for Pound Town. Okay. This is where we're going right here. Okay. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're going to need 2 beds.
I was trying to be a little more discreet.
Yeah.
Damon went straight in.
No, I took the ticket to Pound Town right now. Yeah, I was there. Yeah. So anyway, that's second fun fact, all right? Third one. Mobile phone throwing is an actual sport in Finland, and it sometimes is even sponsored by phone recycling organizations. And it shows people actually wearing numbers and throwing phones.
But why are they throwing them like footballs? Wouldn't you think you'd throw it like a boomerang?
I would almost
Like
think a
underhand?
frisbee, like a frisbee throw. Yes.
Like an underhand kind of.
Yes, because if you can get a good-sized cell phone going like a frisbee, it's going to go farther.
But are they like flip phones or the actual like?
No,
No,
it looks like they have
like-
smartphones, like
Yeah.
like an
But
iPhone 7.
the way they're holding it, Mac, it literally looks like they're trying to throw a grenade.
Yeah. Yeah. And the one lady looks like pissed at the world.
Well, she looks like, I can't see her hand, but the way they have it angled, she looks like she's throwing a shot put.
Yeah, or a javelin or something.
Yeah.
She looks like she's really throwing something.
I swear, I would be sidearming.
The-
What was that guy in the one baseball game we used to play in the NES? That one guy that threw that weird sidearm pitch.
Oh, yeah. Blylevin.
Yeah.
Bert Blylevin. Yeah.
That's the kind of throw I'd be throwing my phone on. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like the guy, if you look next to him, grandma's in the background just being like, yeah, he's doing something. You know what I mean?
She looks like the grandma from. Now, this is going back to episode 1.
Yeah.
She looks like the grandma that sat across from the Civil War reenactment we watched.
You are correct. Chain smoking.
Chain smoking, just totally bored.
Yeah. See, it's the real thing. He's showing you. But they're throwing. Oh, she got a run and start.
I think she's actually thrown a grenade before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably hid for 29 years.
But they put tags on these people like they're running a marathon.
I'm telling you,
and they're really just. Oh, and they
got a surveyor. You could see where it lands.
It went 7 feet, Chief. It's right there. You know who should do this one? The people. That's probably sponsored by the people that run the gas station across the street from me. Where do you live? Right there.
I was
Okay,
gonna say, do
right
they
there.
judge where it lands or where it stops.
Yeah. So what is this? 424 feet?
It's got to be meters.
It's gotta be meters,
We're
but-
the only ones that use feet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, so they're doing this, and it's sponsored. The only thing that I think this would be a neat ad for is to have the guy that says, "Can you hear me now?" walking through there and just get laid out by one of them phones.
Can you hit me now?
Yeah. Can you hear me now? No. Jimmy's down.
This scumbag Steve over here looks like he almost had the right technique.
It's wild.
Don't even tell me that didn't look like scumbag Steve. He's got the hat and everything.
Yeah, no, it's definitely something that you want to check out. You want to Google that, and it's it's Finland phone throwing.
Hey, that
competition.
checks out.
Yeah, that does check out. So the last one, this was the weirdest science one I've ever read, so I saved it for last. Hydra, a freshwater cousin of the jellyfish, can survive being chopped up in a blender. Its pieces will crawl their way back together to each other and reassemble as a complete organism. And this is what it looks like. First off, that sounds like something out of Terminator, right? But it's amazing that it says this thing can be chopped up into such small pieces and it'll reorganize into one unit.
Is that like how they got the idea for Terminator 2?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like they shatter somebody into a piece, and then they come back. Oh, look how fast he is on the videos today. But it's just amazing.
Well, he's not having to rein in Jerry over there.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He's not having to keep an eye over his shoulder to see what Jerry's looking up on his internet.
What are you doing over here? Could you at least go to what's it?
Incognito mode?
Incognito. Yeah. Could you at least go to incognito, Jerry? Come on, man.
Honestly, I kind of wanted to start early so I could still tell him he was late if he got here on time.
Oh, that's what it was. He had a whole plan.
Okay, look, guys, we got to start 12 minutes early.
Yeah.
So when Jerry shows up at 9:02, we can tell him
he's 14
he's late.
minutes late. We're 14 minutes in, Jerry. I don't know what you did.
Yeah.
You oversleep?
We're already past we're already into fun facts here.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
You oversleep?
Is he not coming today?
Guess not.
Wow, all that effort for nothing.
Meanwhile, he's downstairs.
He's going to show up 29 years later.
Yeah, he's hiding.
We didn't leave the door prop, Max. So he's probably down there like, guys,
Yeah, guys.
He asked me for keys after last time. I still haven't
serious?
given him any. Yeah. I'm like, sorry, bro. We're not at that point.
What about
Yeah,
us?
you-
Can we get keys?
Yeah.
No.
Real fast. He didn't even think about it. He's like, no.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
You're like, Jerry, you're not an employee. You just show
Mac,
up.
Mac pulls up and he sees the strobe light coming out the window. He's like, what are they doing up there? This is how we party, bro. This is how we party. I don't know what you're talking
They're
about.
real heavy.
All right. So let's do some headlines because we've had a lot of fun with headlines. So we're gonna make our own stories out of these headlines, and I gotta tell you, some of these headlines they write themselves. Okay, we don't have to work that hard.
Good, because we never do.
Right, because the first one, man shot roommate after accusing him of eating the last Hot Pocket. Police say.
Do you think there was some other thing that was going on, and they're like, I don't want them digging into that, so I'm
Right.
gonna tell them it was a Hot Pocket related incident.
Listen, he's my roommate, but we built these 4 houses. Okay, we have one clubhouse. Okay, I said no eye contact. I put a Hot Pocket in his hand and I shot him. All right.
All right, but you got to take him out of the cabin.
You know, so he's like, the worst part? I had to eat the 11 other Hot Pockets so I could say it was the last one. I got a stomachache from hell.
Yeah. You look bloated, sir. I'm bloated with regret.
Yeah. Oh, you're sorry
Literally.
you shot him?
No.
No, it's not what it is. How much ham and cheese and dough can you put in you? Because I have 11 pouches of them. Hot Pocket. Yeah. Right. But I like at the end where they just, police say. So it's like, really? This is where we're going? Okay.
Well, is that the case? No, we just didn't really feel like investigating.
Right.
We just figured this was. Like, we took one look at this, both these guys, and we're like, this has got to be a Hot Pocket.
So what's
related.
weird is one of them's wearing red, one of them's wearing blue. They know it's a gang shooter. Like, last Hot Pocket. All right, this is the story we're going with.
Well, but if they came in this room and one of us was dead, but clearly this was a Hot Pocket incident.
This one here, last of the hot.
But I did like where you went with that, with the 4 houses in the cabin.
Yeah,
Because they said it was a Hot Pocket issue, and the police just assumed it was food.
correct. Right. Yeah. Right. He touched my Hot Pocket. Okay, you've been married to her for 24 years, George. We all live in these houses now.
That pocket's no longer hot.
Worn out pockets. All right. So anyway, let's go on to number 2. Loose pocket. Yeah. So this one actually pretty good, but I have questions. Germans, you gotta stop laughing so I can read because your face is red. So, German surgeon fired after getting hospital cleaner to assist amputation. German surgeon fired after getting hospital cleaner to assist amputation.
Is it like a volleyball game? All right, I got to rotate out. You're in.
Well, but here's the deal. Does he mean like a janitor at the hospital? Or did he use like 409?
Hey,
Okay.
you're right. Hey, are these tools sterilized? No. Well, we're in luck because I see the janitor right outside the window.
Mop. Just bring it in.
Hey, you got any of those wipes? You got any alcohol
That's
wipes?
what
on
it
you?
is. Listen, did you have any of that hand soap from the bathroom?
All right. So the janitor is not of the country. The only word he knows is sponge.
Nice.
So the doctor's like, sponge. The janitor just pops it. Yeah. Doctor's not looking. He just puts his hand out. He just says sponge.
That's what it is.
Comes
So it
back-
was a mistake.
Yeah, comes back over. He's got one of those yellow and green sponges. It's like, I guess.
What am I doing? The dishes or taking out a spleen? What are we doing here? This was actually though an amputation. So my thought was, are you like using one of those mystery erasers and you just keep rubbing on it to see if it goes away?
I mean, those are literally sandpaper.
Where did his arm go?
Wow, this took forever.
Do-do-do. The doctor's over there rubbing. So anyway, so that's a German surgeon. So we don't have to worry about that being here.
Germans are pretty strict, and like that. Maybe they just wanted that clean.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Every cut, the janitor had to swoop in and just.
Yeah. Listen, I'll do this amputation, but if there's any blood on my knife, there's no way I'm going to finish. All right.
I will lose it.
The doctor's just puking in the corner. Are you the surgeon? Yeah. Someone get rid of that blood. Get rid of that blood.
If there's blood, I swear it's gonna be World War III. Yeah. And everyone's just like kind of looking like just side eye, and everyone like,
Wait a minute.
too soon? What do we?
Do you remember when he scheduled the surgery for 9? Do you remember that?
9.
Yeah. We said, what time are we coming? He goes, 9.
9.
German's always fun to have fun with. Anyway. That and people with upside down pineapples. Anyway, surfing alligator seen relaxing at Alabama beach amid the waves. I don't know what this means. Was he like was he hanging 10?
Yeah.
And he did the loose thing, you know, because he's got the right paw for that. He could do that, right? To hang loose.
He's like, you know what? That looks like fun.
I'm just
Or what if it's this? What if the alligator just ate the person that was on the board?
right.
And now he's like, I don't know how to get off this thing.
Anybody seen Tony? Okay.
Well, now the alligator's like, okay, now I'm on this board.
Yeah.
How do I get off?
Well, that guy's standing up. Let's see what I can do. And he stands up. Oh my God, that guy's breaking waves.
Or he's like, okay, guys, they're not coming over where we are anymore. I've got an idea.
Yeah.
What if we surf over to them?
Cowabunga,
Yeah.
dude. That's a turtle. Never mind.
This alligator has been surfing with the boys for 3 years.
Yeah.
Getting in tight with everyone. They're like, yeah, they're just like, surf's up, dude. And this alligator's just like, and now it's time.
But see, I would, yeah.
And he just starts eating.
But when I cut to one of those great 80s movies montages of the surf, and you just keep seeing the alligator, and he's got the fingers going, you know, the hang loose, you know, sign.
Oh, you know what's great? He's got
Yeah.
someone's arm in his mouth.
Doing the hang loose.
Yeah, their hands just doing the hang loose.
That's what it is.
What I see, though, it's just an tactical assault. The board hits the beach, the gator slides right off and just starts eating babies.
Who brings babies to a surf competition? Yeah, I've seen it 100 times.
We'll bring babies to an alligator surf competition. You know what's happening to those babies.
That's a better question. They were on the ground. They can't even move. You just have like 20 baby carriers all strewn. Like, what was that? You know? To an alligator. But I picture like two just bleach blonde, tanned white guys going, that dude's good, bro. Yeah, it's just good. You know, just sitting off to the side. And like he never eats them because he likes the compliments. You know what I mean? He's like, those guys weren't so nice about my skills. I would eat them. But instead, I got babies over here. It's bring a baby, get it free day. It's a beach. We don't charge. Oh, man. Really? That was an alligator.
Yeah.
They put the ad in the paper. The alligator put it in the paper.
This year from Graco, the Gator Baiter. Beach safe stroller.
That sounds like something else, but his arms are too short. So it's kind of weird when you say that.
That just makes him angry.
That's why I mean your baby, because I can't even get to it. But yeah, you're right. He just one gator looks at the rest of them, goes, "Look what I can do," and he surfs right in the competition. And they're like, "We got to learn how to do that." You know, they come back to him. We got to learn how to surf, man. We got to learn how to surf. They put babies on the beach. You just go up there.
You just slide right in.
They deliver them to you. You know,
They will applaud you all the way in.
yeah. They are so excited for you to come meet their children. They are so excited. I had a family on a rowboat last week. Nobody clapped. Nobody said hey. You know, nobody said nothing.
I didn't win the trophy.
Yeah. I didn't win.
I didn't go to the bonfire later
He's
that
on
night.
the podium, and this number 2 guy's missing. You just see his shorts there. Like, what happened? Sorry, bro. You know.
You just see his shorts and his lower torso just fall off.
Boom. Yeah. Smile. Blood in the teeth. Yeah. Who brings their baby to an alligator surfing competition? All right, I'm going to tell you right now. If that doesn't get DCFS there, I don't know what will. Whoa. You took your baby where? I saw no harm in it.
It was just a fun day at the beach. Why do they sell sand toys down here then?
Right. And you see another alligator incognito running that stand. Here you go.
They just have one set of sand toys. They just keep reselling it.
I'll take that. That's not supposed to be out.
Yeah. You guys aren't going to need this, right?
Wow. Okay. That was, I tell you what.
You did not see that coming in.
No, I really thought the where we took the turn with the hot pocket and it being back to the people with the 4 houses. I really thought that was like as fun as we could get. And then we have a German surgery made for 9, you know. Wow. All right, I'm going to tell you what. We'll end.
Good news, your doctor is Mr. Clean. Oh, that sounds great. Is he really like precision? No. He's a janitor.
He's the man behind the shine. Okay. Let's end with a TCO of the week.
TCO of the week.
Of the week, yeah. This was all over the headlines too, and I don't think we talked about it. A Utah woman wrote a children's book on how to cope with grief after her husband's death. She's now been charged with his murder.
I didn't read it, but I did see that.
I didn't read it either. So this is almost like another headline thing, but it's TCO of the week. So what I take from this headline,
that she's probably pretty good at pre-gaming.
oh, for sure. Yeah. She's definitely, was this premeditated? Yeah. Because there was a script all the way up until the end, you know? But she wrote this supposedly to help her kids. You know, the father that is now not there, her kids, cope with the loss of their father. When in reality, with the other hand, she was killing the guy.
Well, I was just
the
gonna
hand that
say-
wasn't holding the pen.
Oh, honey, I know you're writing your book. I'm so sorry I had to interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. It'll work out in the end.
Yeah. Right.
She's writing that book. She's
What
dealing
is
with
it?
the
It's a
kids.
murder
She's
mystery.
so calm, guys. I can't seem to piss her off. I don't understand.
You know what's weird though is he keeps telling his buddies. She said it's a kid's murder mystery. I don't understand what that means. What is that? You know, it's a children's romance novel. That's what we're writing.
He's telling all of the guys at the cabin.
Yes.
Oh, the other guys.
Where yes. Don't eat the last hot pocket. And yeah, it doesn't give her name. It does show a picture of her.
It's weird, guys.
She's our age, man. She's mid-40s.
It's weird, guys. She said you guys' Thursdays is going to open right back up. I don't know what's going on.
Yes. She actually said, she asked if I knew anybody. You guys have been married like 22 years. She wanted to know if I knew anybody and what's their situation. Yeah. But no, to write it, and it's a kid's book.
That'd
I guess
be like
that she wrote.
If you and I like took our spouses down to the funeral home today and we're like, yeah, we're interested in coffins and land plots. Oh, for the future? Not too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how can I pay for this over like the next 6 months?
Yeah.
How soon do I have to pay for this?
Can you measure her for a coffin now?
You know what's weird though is they go, sir, you just have to pay for it before you bury her. Damn it, I don't have that kind of money. You know, it's like, I don't have that kind of money. I don't know what you're talking about.
Can we put that on layaway? I mean, how obtuse does this guy have to be that he doesn't realize the book she's writing
Right.
is about the loss of their children's father?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, that guy sounds familiar.
Wait, I'm a dad.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm a dad. We have children.
Wait a minute, I am Randy. Wait a minute.
His name's Randall. It's not Randy. Only my mother calls me Randall. You're going to see her again real soon, Randall. Real soon.
Why did you put this down as your, like, you know, how to get over the loss of by husband?
She's got a second unpublished book about how to get along without your mom while she's in prison.
Yeah. You know what's weird though?
Yeah.
It's again, it's not a ghost, it's a biography children's book, okay? I've never read one of those ever. It's like, so here's the deal. This is nonfiction, okay? I want my kids to be able to deal with the loss of their father. The book comes out 2 weeks early. Guy's not dead yet.
Yeah.
Okay? She's like, oh, it's dedicated to my children right in the back of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have thought this through. Okay.
Yeah, right. It's
You said 2 to 4
Yeah.
weeks. I didn't think it'd ever be 2
it's
weeks.
dedicated to Randy Jr. and Brad for the loss of their father. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm their father. Randy Jr., my name's Randy.
Luke, I am your father. I'm their
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Guys, start reading the book. See how you're going to get over this. They're watching it happen. Anyway, if you're a Utah woman and you're going to write a children's book.
Well, it's a Utah woman. Is it one of her husbands or is it?
You're right. Well, no, it would have been, maybe it's just one of the wives.
Oh, that's
now
true.
all the wives are freed up.
Yeah.
So you got 4 cabins
Oh, yeah.
open.
She's like, hey, good news, everybody. I got some pre-reader copies, some advanced readers. We need one over to go to Debbie. We need one to go to Sandy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Randy's like, huh? Nobody's sharing?
Yeah.
Ooh, no, you know what? This isn't, we want you to see when it comes out.
Yeah. We want you to be surprised.
So what we learned today, Ted?
Well, we've learned that you can move a safe with the Home Depot cart.
We've learned that if you are in the middle of a circumcision, you don't have to stop whatever you're doing.
You do have a hard out.
You have a hard out. You do.
We learned that if you live in a neighborhood with three of your friends growing up and you have a community cabin, you might want to ask your wife where she's going when she buys groceries 7 days a week.
Correct. Yeah. There's an immense amount of produce
We
in that
also,
house.
if your wife is an aspiring author, you might want to check her dailies as she's writing her book.
Hey, if you think you've ever been mad and thrown a cell phone farther than anybody else, I know where you can try a competition.
If you haven't seen the rest of your troop, your brigade, whatever they would call it in that country for 29 years, maybe check in, see if the war's still going on.
Hey, if someone eats the last Hot Pocket, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. All right.
I also know that learning how to throw a grenade will not teach you how to throw a phone.
That is correct. Frisbee technique. That's what you want to use. And then we also learned that bringing your baby to an alligator surf competition is the absolute dumbest thing you could ever do.
Bring your baby to a surf competition. Do not bring your baby to an alligator surf competition.
Or anything with alligators.
It's those little distinctions in life that get you further.
Where can they find us, Dad?
You can find us at alligator surf competitions everywhere. And that checks out .net, all the socials, that checks out WDT. Don't forget Cool Dad's video on YouTube, song on YouTube Music, Spotify, Pandora, Google Music, all your music streaming. You can also find it on all of your social media. Put it behind your videos. Send us a link. Tag us in it. We want to see what you do with our song. We've recorded for you here at Audio High Podcasting Studio. Thank you to Brian for putting up with our stuff. Brian, please don't notice the alligator outside. It's not for you, I promise.
Hang 10, bro.
Yeah. Cowabunga. We'll catch you next time, everybody. Thanks for listening. TCO has been a production of That Checks Out. Except reverse that. That Checks Out has been a production of TCO.
Yeah, that's how it works. Science.
The alligator scared me.
Some people randomly stopped in to check out the studio the other day.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the guy was like impressed, making jokes, and organically he's like, yeah, man, that checks out. And then I was like, that's the name of one of the shows that records here. It's on my shirt right now. And the guy's like, that's my catchphrase. And I said, no, it's not.
So you corrected a prospective patron. You told him false. It is not your catchphrase. You must go.
It belongs to those guys.
Yeah.
If it's on my shirt, you can't say that.
You were borrowing said catchphrase, and you're welcome. Hey, are we starting?
Yarp.
We can't start yet. The board's not out.
What?
Also, maybe a heads up.
Yeah.
Maybe a 5,
Maybe
4,
a woo,
3.
Woo.
When have I ever done that? Literally never.
I don't know. When do you start the music? 12 minutes early.
I like when you usually say, though, hey, try the board. Guess what happens? Doesn't work because we have no board. So you're going to have to restart that whole thing.
I was excited. I thought we were going to get to start early.
Well, that makes
30 seconds, and he's like, I thought we were going to get started.
That means 33% of us felt that way.
All you had to do was say, hey, you guys ready? We would have been, no, we would have got the board. It would have been 30 seconds later. Now,
but I never, ever ask. I don't know where this precedent is coming from.
Usually do ask for us to test the board, so don't give me that.
Yeah, no, I even looked
That's
at Ted.
true. That's true.
I even looked at Ted, and I said,
true.
I mouthed it. I said, hey.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not saying
anything. When he goes, test the board, I'm going to hit the table.
I was wondering what you were mouthing at him. I was like, oh, it's something they don't want me to know.
Yeah.
Talking shit.
What Damon didn't realize that you were standing right behind him.
Was he really?
Yeah.